Hi everyone, welcome back to The Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is, God says spend time with me in order to grow more in your walk. You have to spend time with God. You have to spend time with God in order to grow in the things that you asking God for. You have to be able to be humble. You have to be able to have patience. You have to be able to listen to God. God is trying to do some things in your life and you have to be available. A lot of us are not available to God, and that's why we still suffering the same pain. And we're still going through the hospital. We're still going through bad relationships because we're not spending time with God. You want God to do things for you, but you need to change the way that you're doing things with Him. You need to be able to be available to God. That's why God cannot answer your prayers. That's why God cannot do anything for you, because you don't give Him attention. The first thing that you need to do is give God attention. How do you give God attention? You need to remove any distraction. If it's your friends, let them go. One day out of the week, you need to spend time with God. Wednesday, hump day, give it to God and watch what God do for you. Luke 18:1, it says, Then Jesus told his disciples a parable to show them that they should always pray and not give up. God wants us as His disciples. We are God's disciples. Believe me when I tell you, God is using all His vessels. We belong to God. Everyone on earth belongs to God. But I'm going to tell you, some of you that's watching me, some of you not going to make it into heaven because you got an evil devil spirit in you. Once you get rid of that demon, God can make things work in your life, but you have to let go of Lucifer. Listen, Lucifer is holding on to a lot of you because you want to be wearing all these crazy colors, red, black, and all these dark colors. You need to pray and ask God to help you in your life. Anytime you seeing people wearing dark colors and wearing this red and black and just wearing devilish colors, I'm saying evil colors. I'm talking about crazy colors. And they wear the same color every day, every day. Why are you so in a dark season in your life? Why you can't wear yellow? Why you can't wear orange? Oh, I can't wear that color because I'm in the street. I'm in the street and they call me Bobo in the street. That's my name, Bobo. You selling the biggest dope. But you want God to save you. God can't save no mess. You want to spend time with God, let them drugs go. Let that addiction go. You're holding on to something. Somebody watching me. God said you're holding on to that addiction. You got addiction of selling drugs. You got addiction smoking. You got addiction doing things that you ain't supposed to do, having sex, and you not married. Wait until God bless you. God cannot bless filthiness. You're filthy. That's like God touching, listen, it's like God touching something that is dead and just rotten. But God can still give it life. But you have to be able to understand God. You want God help on the inside. And you like, God hear you breathing. But He like, look, you say, God help me. He help you, and then you go back to the same thing. Do you know God know, do you know God know what we gonna do? God know the next thing we gonna do. He know our schedule. You think God don't know. See, listen, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, everybody may not know your schedule, but God said, I know where you're going. I know your back. I know your beginning. I know your end. God know us. So I'm saying, give it to God. Whatever you're going through, pray about it. And just ask God to help you to, work on your time. Some of us, we work so much, we don't have time to do anything for God. I just want you to know that if you start every day in the morning, just try it for a week. I want y'all to try this for a week. Every day in the morning, just try to pray for a whole week in the morning. Set your alarm clock at 5, set it at 6, and I promise you, I'm not going to tell you no lie. Set your alarm clock at 5 a.m. and start praying. I mean, just pray, just say, Our Father. You can start with Our Father, or you can say, Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for waking me up. And you pray how you pray. You allow God to use your voice. You allow God to use you for his glory. And watch what God do for you. God going to change you, and you will not be the same. So I want to say, continue to spend time with the Lord so he can do what he need to do in you. Don't give up. Pray about all things. I love you. Be encouraged. Stay focused and continue to serve God.